Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium after dark, an environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harper. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Daniel. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Flock. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. You can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Finding space at the 20. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. No chance to catch him.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. As the first down, still on the move. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the kick will be down just inside the 45. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. No huddle now for the offense. He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a 3rd down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Yeah, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Oh my God.
Connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown Tigers. But they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
South Carolina, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And this time it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Crucial third down play right here.
Third down.
Watch the draw. Watch the draw.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, South Carolina. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
South Carolina, 7.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That's reeled in. It's Harper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 37, but that's enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again, bringing pressure. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy.
Dude. Shit.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
There you go.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, LSU. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
South Carolina, 7.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the ball. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they ruled him out of bounds.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Oh,
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They look to throw it here on second down.
okay,
He's going for a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in. He'll get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. A touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Number 16 set to kick this one.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's now second down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Down he goes. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end.
Bullshit. Would not give me the right fucking man.
For a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
No way.
Down to the back. Caught. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out.
It's all for you, T.
Shows his hands on that nice catch.
Get me wrong.
Damn.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught behind the line is Singleton. All the way to the end zone.
I bit on
Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I was on that
That's the
pick
kind of
six so bad.
execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
That was a good play.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. Second and long now from their own 10. And he drops back in the gun. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no
No
room to work
QB,
after
no
catching the ball.
problem.
Second down play coming up.
Bro, he ain't the same.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, Keeper tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now.
Who doesn't have a QB?
My quarterback is trash, bro. I got like 4 weeks.
Third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Here's another interception. We're losing track. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Off target and incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Little. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, LSU 50, South Carolina 14.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Downfield shot. Complete. Couldn't quite connect there. Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quick completion with the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
4th down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
LSU 57, South Carolina 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. So contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Harper. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
No! That was you.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
LSU 57, South Carolina 21.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
LSU Tigers will take over.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
42 Spiders.
Oh, he tosses it back. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, LSU. And the beatdown continues. As the flea flicker executed perfectly, we're seeing more and more of this.
Homer Simpson. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Completely out of position after that initial handoff, and allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage.
Mico just did the Homer Simpson. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, flushed face.
My bad, bro.
Offense is back out there on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Nothing but left shall keep me from it.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now it's second down here.
Tackle is made at the 32-yard line. Brings up second down.
Cricket! Gorilla! Gaucho! Gaucho!
Quarterback drops back.
Okay, there you go.
And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. The gain is 8 yards, so it's set up at 32. Offense in hurry-up mode. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense already has 1 fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the back now goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Okay, there you go. Get it back.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Tigers. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And he knocks through the PAT.
South Carolina, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Okay, there you go.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion.
Jackrabbit.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Ain't no
Got him down out near the 40.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Running out of time in the pocket. Running back has it on a screen now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today.
That's enough. I'm about to call the National Guard.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's brought down and sacked by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Quick throw to the left. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him.
Chances I'm calling the governor.
This offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
South Carolina, 28.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. His home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, LSU. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. The kickoff team is on the field to move this one away.
South Carolina, 28. Returner goes out of
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they get him down after the completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Well, really entertaining one. It was 1-1 to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We